last time. Looks for Deutsch. Deutsch at the 1 into the end zone.
Field play action now. Look to pass over the middle. It's intercepted by Cole Hebel. Intercepted by Hebel. Rears back, comes downfield, has Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the 40, to the 50, to the 40. Rodriguez is going to keep going.
Right, Fetting's got room, and here's Bo Fetting. Fetting's still on his feet. Fetting's gone.
Looking to pass, playing off, coming left side, picked up by Cotton. Alex Cotton with the pick, he'll take it back and into the end zone.
Turn and hand the ball off. Will Starkey, he thunders his way. 30, 20, one man to beat. He's got
The middle's got a man, that's Friddle. Look out, Friddle, 40, 30, he's loose, 20, 10, touchdown.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Friday night. Welcome to another edition of High School Football on yourliveevent.com. Joel Morgan coming to you live from Moorhead High School, home of the Spuds, and the home field tonight for the Oak Grove Grovers, coming high and mighty off a win last week against Northern Cass in the I-29 game, 47-0. They're looking to end their regular season on a high note, and they'll try to do it tonight against the Linton HMB Lions. Welcome to High School Football on yourliveevent.com. Should be a good matchup and a regular season finale for both of these teams. Now, the Grovers and the Lions tonight, not in the playoff picture for Region 1, but they could factor into who will get that final postseason spot to move out of Region 1 in the playoffs that just are a week away. We got a whole lot coming your way here on our pregame show. We'll hear from head coach Curtis Walls of Linton HMB. We'll hear from Melvin Whitney, head coach of the Grovers, and we'll tell you a little bit more about how that playoff picture in Region 1 is shaping up. Plus, we'll get a look at our starting lineups coming your way as well. We'll step aside here. Coming up, we'll hear from Curtis Walls next. This is High School Football on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the sportsman club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Back on the pregame show, Oak Grove against Linton, a Region 1 matchup tonight on yourliveevent.com. We're joined by Curtis Walls, first-year head coach of Linton HMB. You guys, 3 wins this season. You guys have played, I think, probably better than that. You guys have really played well against some tough teams. Overall, how do you feel this season has gone?
We can be proud to be at 3-4 right now. We definitely think that we left some points out there and could have done better than where we're sitting at and what our record shows. But I think at the same time, that just shows the true strength of the region that we're in. Any given Friday night, anybody can win, and you have to play a full 4-quarter game to actually make, to get the dub and to get the W at the end of the game. So I think it's just been a big learning curve for us, and it's had some frustrating moments, but also, I'm just so proud of these kids for how hard they fought and how hard they just don't give up. There's no quit in the team that I have and that I'm blessed to coach. So I am proud of the group that we have and what we've been able to accomplish this year.
You've been around this program. You take over this year as a head coach. You're a couple years removed from a 9-man championship, and you don't want to use the term rebuild when it comes to a high school program because it's you're always cycling out players. But do you feel with kind of how new this team kind of got pretty fast, did that help you out in your position taking over as the head coach this year with maybe some fresh players stepping in?
Absolutely. And just being around the team for the past couple of years kind of helped me out this year, just knowing what to expect and kind of wanting to see. But I think just moving up to 11-man with the competition that we played, I think it showed the kids another level that we can play football at. The intensity that you have to bring at certain levels to be successful, not only most of the time, but you have to bring it all the time, especially in 11B Region 1. You have to come ready to play. And I think it's been good for our kids just to learn and to see that. Also just to learn the game of 11-man football and just to expand their knowledge as well. So it's been awesome for me to see. And I know that whenever we do transition back to 9-man, the kids will be ready for that challenge because it's not an easy challenge on a 9-man either. So it's been good experience for all the kids involved. And I'm just happy for them.
Who have been some of the standouts individually for your team? I know looking at last time I saw you guys play, your skill players, your quarterback, receivers, and running back have been a big part, I know, of your offense, but individual performances, which ones have really stood out to you?
The one individual performance that I don't think that we will actually say a lot just because offensive linemen and defensive linemen don't get the credit that they deserve, to be honest, but it would be Aaron Hoffold, our big one technique that we have on our defensive line. He's a heck of a player. He's a stud, and he doesn't get the credit that he actually deserves week in and week out for clogging up the holes and being the big run stop person that he is on our defense. He is a leader through and through for our team, and not the one that we're always going to talk about at the end of games, but the one that is to the true catalyst to the strength of our defense. So I say Aaron Hoffold, and I'd say on the offensive side of the ball, it'd be Justin Martin on the O-line, who also played D line for us too. He's a 3-year starter for us on the O-line, and he really is leading that group, and he's taking it to heart. And that's the way I see him helping out the younger kids and the sophomores and the juniors on the team, because he cares about the program. I think it's just a huge thing, and those two kids are the true reflection of what it means to be a Linton Lion at this point.
You have a good group numbers wise of seniors on this team. Every senior class is different, and you've been around this group for a couple of years. What would you say are some of the defining features of what your seniors have brought to this season and to this program?
I think some of the defining features are their friendship with each other. To be honest, this senior group is a family with each other. You see them around campus; they're always hanging out. You see them at volleyball games; they're hanging out after practice. They're all truly friends, and they've been playing together for so long. So that experience of being friends and playing with your brother and rooting for each other, even though both might play receiver, but you're rooting for the success for the team and not just individuals. It's really a huge thing with the senior class. They're selfless, and they want the team to succeed, and they want the younger guys to learn and to be better. And I've even heard them say to be better than they are. And that's been awesome for me in the last couple of weeks of the season, to see the seniors step up to be the leaders for the freshmen, the sophomores in the program. And it's huge. It means so much to me, and it means so much to their teammates. I don't even know if they truly understand it, to be honest, but it's awesome to see that the friendship that they have with each other. It really helps us on the field and keeps them in that brotherhood when we're on the field and things may be going wrong.
You guys could potentially finish fourth, part of a tie for fourth for the region, but the tiebreakers won't fall into your favor. But you could have some say in the outcome as to who makes the playoffs here in this region. And obviously, you'd like to be that team that has a shot at the postseason. But have you guys talked about maybe a chance to have some say in this, and it maybe adds a little bit extra motivations to play in this last game of the season?
We have a little bit. The kids know, everything that's still on the table and stuff like that for us. But I think at this point, the kids just want to finish the season off on a good note. I told the kids none of that or any of that really matters if we don't and can't come away with the win ourselves on Friday night. So I think the kids know that we just have to go in and play our game. And if we end up with the win, then we'll kind of address everything after that. But our main focus right now is just winning that game and being the best Linton team that we can be. We still feel like we haven't played our best game yet all season. And as a coach, that's somewhat exciting, because I know we still have more potential in this, and we still have more talent that we haven't shown yet. So I think our team is just getting ready to try to play a game that we haven't played yet all season. And that was a full 4-quarter battle where we're playing our best Linton football.
Oak Grove, the opponent, they're coming off a big victory against their rival Northern Cass. Their best offensive showing of the season, best defensive showing. They got some guys healthy. What do you know about this Grovers team, and what do you guys know are going to be keys to end your season with the win?
We know that they're a very physical team. They like to run the ball. Their quarterback he's a stud. He's a really good player. So we know that we have to come out there and we have to tackle. Tackling is going to be our biggest thing on the defensive side of the ball, is being able to stop their quarterback and to contain with some of their triple option plays that they run. Their line does a great job of getting to the right person and sustaining their block. So it's going to be a physical battle. So our biggest goal is just to come in and to match and raise our physical level above theirs. So far here, we've always played to everybody else's physical level. We want to actually come out with our physical level and impose that onto them and kind of change it up a little bit. Because their English football team is playing at a really high level right now. These past few weeks for them, they're a whole different team right now than they were at the start of the season. So we know that we have to play. We have to come ready to play.
Oh, you mentioned that offense that they have. They like to have a stacked backfield, and it takes discipline to run an offense like that. You guys have to coach your players up to play against an offense like that. What are the challenges you see, and maybe trying to get players ready, because you have to kind of have your scout players running that a little bit.
Absolutely, it definitely is challenging. I'd be lying if I said I haven't strapped up the cleats a couple times this year myself, just to help out. But no, it's just getting the kids to understand and getting our scout team to buy in to what other teams are doing. So once Monday or Tuesday hit after the JV game, it was getting our JV team to understand, like, this week you're not playing Linton's offense, you're Oak Grove this week. You have to do the things they do. Watch their film to bring their tendencies to see what their quarterback does in these moments. Watch how their linemen pull down the field. Little things like that, because the more we can do that, the more it helps out our starting defense and vice versa. So it's getting the kids to buy into the whole aspect of being on the scout team and knowing that it's just as important as being a starter, because you're getting those starters ready for that battle on Friday nights.
We've been talking with Curtis Walls, head coach of Linton HMB, as they get ready to take on Oak Grove. Coach, thanks for joining us here. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community? Look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Oak Grove playing their final game of the season in Moorhead against Linton HMB. That big matchup coming your way here on yourliveevent.com. And we are joined by Melvin Whitney, head coach of the Grovers. First off, Coach, hard to believe we're at this point already, final of the season. You guys obviously start before that first game, but time just seems to always fly by when it comes to the season.
Yeah, you look up and you're like, oh, wow, it's about to start with fall camp. And then next thing you know, we're at the last game of the season. So it always goes by fast. It just seems like it takes forever to get here. When it does get here, it just shoots through,
Last week, that traveling trophy rival matchup against Northern Cass, 47-0. You guys playing well on both sides of the football. Let's start with defense. Northern Cass comes out opening drive. They get inside the 10. You guys come away with the big stop. What was clicking well for the defense?
Yeah, in that first drive, it was just some understanding of the assignments. And once we got that cleared up, we got them back to the sideline and talked a little bit about the different things. It was, a little bit better execution from our defense at that point. But, yeah, the kids were, they were in the zone that day. That's probably one of the best games on both sides in all three phases of the ball, except for our kicking. We were trying to pooch, and he ended up onsiding. But in all three phases of the game, we were pretty solid, and again, that's what I know this team can do, and that's what we push for them to do, in every game when they come out full effort and focus. This is the kind of results that you can expect. Probably not a shutout every time, but good results on at the end of the game.
On your offense, you guys really did a good job. You packed the backfield. You're able to create a lot of misdirection. I talked to Riley about in the postgame, said it's kind of a fairly new offense for you guys, but as an outsider looking in, it seems like communication between everyone has to be on par. How much work do you guys spend on just communicating assignments when you have a packed backfield like that?
Yeah, so I don't know if you're familiar with Coach Oxendahl from his days in Cavalier and at Shanley, but we ran a full house package all the time. So that was something I did bring over when I came over to Oak Grove. So we've always had it. We've done it a little bit differently now with the shotgun there, more so under center. So we work mesh and timing, backfield timing on a daily basis. So, and that was something that we emphasized in the off season too. So bringing that part to it, I think if we even go back to an early game of the season, we did go into a full house look, for a couple of times during the season. So it's something that we're always working on. It just came to be more of a prominent, formation against Northern Cass this past week.
And Northern Cass, they've had their injuries all year. They lose their quarterback in the game. They lose a couple other players for various injuries. they fought all 4 quarters in that game regardless of that. What can you say about your opponent last Friday in that sense?
Yeah, again, it's a rivalry game, so there's always going to be some feelings and emotions there that are a little bit heightened versus playing, someone else. But when those some couple of their top guys went down, I think the running back didn't even start the game, but then they lost their quarterback, and I think the backup running back was out as well too. But those kids kept playing. They got younger and younger as they got in, so we're very familiar with having to make those kind of adjustments on our side of it. But when those younger kids came in, they played hard. And that's, as a coach, I would imagine that Coach Tyler is probably, definitely happy with his players' effort, because they stayed in and played the whole game when you can easily shut down when something like that happens. But testament to him and his coaching staff about having those guys ready to go and next man up mentality, and those younger kids came in and stepped up.
Your seniors, I think you have 7 or 8 seniors who were on your roster for this season, and a lot of them seeing a lot of playing time. Every senior class is different. They go through different things. This senior class, not having true home games with the field situation for one, but what can you say, what makes this senior class different, and what is going to be their contribution after the game becomes final?
Yeah, there's about 4 or 5 of them or so that I had come up as 8th graders. So I've been, coaching these kids since, for 5 years now. And just to see their growth, as football players and as young men, it's just amazing. They bring a wealth of, determination and commitment to the program. That's what I think the one thing that they have shown the younger kids is what it looks like to be committed to the program. And especially in this off season, what it's going to take to get to that next level. When our off season workouts and stuff like that, they were, some of the ones right there, pushing everybody. So it's invaluable. Again, I talked to those guys, and I even said it this morning at a walkthrough, that you look up, you're an 8th grader, and then next thing you know, you're coming to your last game of your, some of them their possible career. As a football player, they've been playing the game for, 8, 9 years, and this may be their last game. So you want to cherish it and go out with, leaving everything out there in the field. So they brought, so many things to the program that, like I said, it's invaluable.
Linton HMB will be your final. You guys will be playing in Moorhead. They're a 3-win team, but you look at their record, you look at the numbers, they've hung very tough with some very good teams. They have some skilled players. What have you been able to kind of put together out of a scouting report from this Lions team, and what are keys for you guys to end the regular season or end the season with a win?
Sure. Yeah, it starts in the lines. You have to establish some control and some kind of solid foundation with the front line. They have some big kids up front. Like you said, the skilled players, the quarterback is pretty fast and elusive, has a great arm, good couple of running backs and some receivers. So if we establish something along the line and play like we did last Friday, then I think we'll be okay. But it's gonna be hard. These kids are tough kids. So, and I would imagine they're a little bit upset about losing to us last year as well. So bringing that, mindset to the game as well. So we've been talking about meeting that level of energy that they're going to bring, and level of anger, I would imagine that they will bring as well. So we're looking forward to the challenge, but it's going to be up front. It's just like every game. It's cliche coach talk or whatever, but it really is up front with their guys. We got to be able to establish something there.
We've been talking with Melvin Whitney, head coach of Oak Grove, here on our pregame show. Coach, thanks as always. Good luck.
Thank you, and you have a good one.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
And welcome back to our pregame show. Linton HMB, Oak Grove High School football tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. Brought to you by American Family Insurance. Chris Heisey Agency. Chris Heisey's team is here to serve you and help meet your insurance requests from home, auto, commercial, or farm and ranch. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Chris Heisey Agency. For more information, go to chrisheisey.com. Let's get our starting lineups first for the visiting Linton HMB Lions, and we'll take a look at their defensive starters. On the D-line will be number 88, Cashton Mosier, number 50, Justin Martin, number 61, Aaron Hoffwald, number 56, Aaron Meyer. Linebackers will be number 22, Nathan Holzer, number 10, Gentry Richter, number 41, Riley Richter, number 37, Grant Bosch. The corners will be number 80, Carter Pfeiffer, number 26, Wyatt Schwab, and the safety is number 15, Justin Shosik. The Linton HMB Lions, 3-4 on the season, 3-4 in Region 1, coming off a bye last week. They are coached by first-year head coach Curtis Walls. And now the offensive starters for the Oak Grove Grovers. We'll start with the line. It'll be number 54, Andrew Green, number 52, Mason Germstead, number 66, Dallas Sutherland, number 56, Jose Alcivar, number 77, Brady Baker will be on their offensive line. Wide receivers include Jack Dietz and Will Olson. Riley Backyard will be the starting quarterback. Running backs will be number 19, Spencer Schumacher, number 23, Foster Lord, number 44, Jesse Peterson. The Grovers 2-6 on the season, 2-5 in Region 1. They are coached by head coach Melvin Whitney. This has been your starting lineups, brought to you by American Family Insurance. Chris Heisey Agency. Kickoff coming up when we return. It's high school football tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.
As an American Family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Welcome back here to YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan at Moorhead High School. Jake Wittroba, our man on the camera tonight, as it's a regular season finale for Linton HMB and Oak Grove. As I mentioned, this game will have some implications as to who takes home that final spot in Region 1 for the playoffs. Now, here's the scenario. If Sargent County beats Lisbon tonight, and Linton beats Oak Grove. Linton, Lisbon, and Sargent County all will finish fourth in the region record-wise. The point differential would go to Lisbon. If Lisbon will make the postseason if they beat Sargent County, lose to Sargent County by 4 or less. So there will be some scenarios on here. This game will also have implications as to Sargent County's potential to the playoffs. So there is a lot going on here with this game, even though these two teams are just fighting to wrap up their regular season. As on our left side of the field will be Linton HMB. On our right will be the Grovers. The Grovers wearing their Cardinal jerseys. Linton HMB wearing their white jerseys. Similar color scheme between these two programs. And so hopefully we'll be able to keep this one straight as things go on. It will be Linton HMB to receive the opening kickoff from Oak Grove, and here comes the ball off the foot of Luke Johnson. Will touch down at the 25-yard line, and this one is picked up. The Lions looking for a good-sized return, and it's brought over to about the 44-yard line. Carter Pfeiffer with a good return and good field position coming the way of the Lions. The Lions averaging 312 yards per game. It's been a pass-heavy offense, 194 of those per game coming in the air. Their ground game steadily at 117 yards. Trace King, their senior quarterback, has done it in the air. He has done it with his legs, and he's had a very strong supporting cast around him here this season for a team playing an 11-man, 2 years removed from a 9-man championship. They all line up in an I formation, 1st and 10. They'll be at their own 42-yard line for the first play from the line of scrimmage as Trace King under center, and he will put it into the hands of Shosik, his deep back, and this one will be a pickup of about 5 or 6 yards and a second down.
Shosik with the carry. Jesse Peterson with the tackle, gain of 6 on the play.
Shosik will get 6 yards on the carry. 167 yards coming into this game. Second down and 4, and the Lions now at the 49-yard line. 11:26 to go. This one just underway. Will be one receiver out on either side. I formation again for Trace King. He'll be under his center, Landon Schumacher. He awaits for the snap. He'll go to the deep back yet again. Shosik up the middle, and the defense will jam him up. Maybe a yard on the pickup.
Gain of 1 will make it 3rd and 3.
It'll be a 3rd down and 3. Shosik will grab a yard. He's had all 7 yards of offense here to get things started. Again, a Linton team that you talk about them being young. I wouldn't call them young, but they have some juniors and seniors who got moved into a new role this season after the class that they graduated a few years ago. 3rd down and 3, ball at the 50. Opening drive of this game for the Linton HMB Lions as Trace King under center will pitch it back to Shosik, looking to turn an edge on the outside. Got some pressure from Spencer Schumacher, and he is upended on the far sideline. I believe it's Avery Quiner with the tackle. And I believe no gain on this carry.
Quiner was there as well. No gain on the play, brings up 4th down.
And no gain will be a 4th down for Linton HMB. They are at the 49-yard line of Oak Grove. Grovers looking for their 3rd win of the season. Again, a dominating performance last week against Northern Cass, 47-0. They led 20-0 at the end of the first quarter. 4th down and 2, ball at the 49-yard line into Grovers territory. Just under 10 minutes to go in the first quarter, and some early movement on the line. That wasn't caught as a run up the middle, and this may just be enough for a 1st down for the Lions.
Riley Richter, the ball carrier.
It was Riley Richter who had the carry, and Richter will get enough for the 1st down. So Riley Richter's first carry of the game, and he gives his team his 1st down, 1st and 10 Lions. They'll have the ball at the Grovers' 47-yard line. They have burned off some time. Coming up on 3 minutes, they burned off here on the opening drive. It'll be trips to the near side, one far side receiver. Now the pistol will be King. I believe that's Shosik to his right. And the snap comes, and it's play action, in read option. And running the ball was King, and he is brought down at the line of scrimmage. The defense wasn't fooled on the play. I believe Andrew Green making the tackle.
Brady Baker with the tackle.
Brady Baker with the tackle. There will be no gain on the attempt and a 2nd down and 10. Just under 8 minutes now to play opening quarter. One receiver out on either side. King will come under center for a 2nd down and 10. And he will pitch this one back to Shosik. He'll find an opening, is wrapped around. Spencer Green will make the tackle.
Green with the tackle. Loss of 1 makes it 3rd and 11.
And they will call it a loss of 1 on the carry for Shosik. 3rd down and 11. Ball back to the 48-yard line. Approaching 8 minutes to go in this first quarter. One receiver on the near side. Jay Shokum on the near side. One far side receiver. I formation yet again on a 3rd and long for the Lions. Play action. King rolling out, getting pressure. Puts this one in the air, and this one incomplete. It came off the hands of the intended receiver downfield. That was Richter, the intended receiver. So King's first pass attempt incomplete, and on a 4th down and 11, special teams making their way out on the field for the Linton HMB Lions. They will flip the field. A nice job by the Grovers defense. They surrender the 1st down and then readjust. Spencer Schumacher, Jesse Peterson standing at a hash at the 20-yard line. 7:58 to go, first quarter. The Grovers will get their first chance of offense tonight. We'll have flags coming down on either sideline. Did not see what had happened, but someone moving early. It's a matter of which side of the ball it is.
Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty will make it.
And it will be encroachment called against the defense. 4th down and 6. I don't think this changes much of anything for Linton HMB. And now movement from the far sideline. Now it looks like Coach Walls thinking this is a situation that's going to play well to this team. They're going to go for it here on a 4th down and 6. They're at the 43 of Oak Grove. Trace King calls out his cadence, steps back, looks near side, rears up the middle. This one complete into the hands of Jace Jokum, makes the catch at the 30-yard line. A 13-yard completion and a 1st down.
Brought down by Avery Quiner.
So that encroachment was enough for Linton HMB to change their approach. A 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line of Oak Grove. No score here, opening drive of the game. Dropping back is King. Rifles this one, and it's tipped. Foster Lord had it in his hand for the interception. Instead, it'll go down as an incompletion, and that'll stop us at 7:34 here in the first quarter. So it was a good-sized return for Carter Pfeiffer to get this game going, and the Lions have just kept the ball moving, even facing a 4th down. So they converted one 4th down attempt so far in this game. Sargent County, Lisbon in action tonight. We have that for you in yourliveevent.com. We'll get you updates of that game as we progress through here. As trips near side, one far side receiver. Trace King awaits for the snap of the football. He looks to run himself, get some open field, and it is stopped at the 30 and forced down on the ground. Brady Baker, I know, in on that tackle. Jose Alcivar also in on that tackle. And they will say no gain on the second run attempt of the game for Trace King. And now a 3rd down. They're down to 9, ball at the 3rd down and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Now coming up on 7 minutes. Oak Grove got him to a 4th and long, or 4th down and 11. Encroachment was enough to entice Linton to go for it. They converted, and what you're looking at here is a lot of time being taken off of this first quarter as Trace King will move himself under center on this 3rd down and 10, and he will go to his tailback, and a nice move to the left side coming for Shosik, down somewhere at about the 25-yard line. So pick up a 4. And now we have a 4th down and 6, the exact same scenario that Linton went for it last time. Linton is going to try to go for it here on a 4th down situation, 4th down and 6. They are at Oak Grove's 25-yard line. I formation. And it's going to be play action rolling to the left side. Trace King has open field, 1st down, and comes out at the 15-yard line. So Trace King, his first run for positive yards, and this one will be a 1st down, and it gets Linton into the red zone. They will have a 1st and 10 at the 15 of Oak Grove. Time is stopped with him running out of bounds. Time is stopped with 6:12 to go in the first quarter. Still scoreless, still the opening drive of the game. There'll be a back at either shoulder of Trace King, one lone receiver on the near side. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line, and King with the keeper gets wrapped around and stopped just past the line of scrimmage, so King will maybe grab a yard or two on this carry and brings up a 2nd down and 8. Brady Baker with the tackle.
And Mason Germstein, gain of 3 will make it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, they'll give him 3 on that one. A 2nd down and 7. Ball
From the Grover 13.
at the 13-yard line. Linton HMB has played tough this season. 3 wins. You heard Coach Wall say it. Very proud of those 3 wins they've had this season, but I felt that they could have done better even as well as they played against some of these top teams in Region 1. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 13-yard line, and a flag comes down on the near sideline. And it'll be a false start coming against the Lions. So first penalty called against Linton, and they will get bumped back.
On the Lions. 5-yard penalty will make it 2nd and 12.
That will make it a 2nd down and 12. Second down and 13, ball back to the 18-yard line. Again, a long, long drive. You're liking this if you're Linton HMB. You're liking it a whole lot better if it ends in the end zone. 7 minutes into this game, and Oak Grove hasn't touched the football once. 2nd down and 13. It's a handoff. It's Shosik to the outside. Shosik gets the first down. Finally stopped somewhere around the 6-yard line. Is it enough for a first down? That is the question. And they're going to call him just shy. Say Shosik got about 12 on his 6th carry of the game. That will make it a 3rd down and 1. And a handoff to the fullback, and we will see where they stop the progress. That was Riley Richter with the football into his hand. And did Richter get enough for the first down?
Brought down by Baker and Elsebar.
He did. They needed a yard. Richter maybe got 1 or 2, and there's a down Oak Grove player right now. We are stopped with 4:39 to go in this game. It's a 1st and goal for Linton HMB at the Grover's 4-yard line. We'll step aside with the injury timeout. It's high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
Starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Welcome back here to YourLiveEvent.com. Foster Lord, the sophomore from Oak Grove, being helped back to the near sideline. He went down with an injury after that run attempt came from Riley Richter. And he is helped by the trainer to the bench. Hopefully things not that serious as he'll be tended to. We're set to resume our game here. First and goal from the 4-yard line. This is still the opening drive for Linton HMB. Trace King under center. And it'll be Shosik with the football, and he will truck his way into the end zone. Mason Hermstead got in his way, and Shosik just kept moving. And Shosik will score the opening touchdown of this game, a 4-yard run. And for Shosik, I believe that will be his first touchdown of the season. And Linton HMB is on the scoreboard here, 6-0 their lead. Then they will come out here to attempt a extra point. Time of the touchdown comes at the 4:24 mark. And they are going to go for 2 as they have not attempted any extra points this year, as Richter under center will roll out, had pressure on him, throws, and this one is deflected. A nice job coming for Schumacher's pressure that came on that play, as it looked like it was a bootleg out to the far side coming for the quarterback King, but the defense is all over it. So the 2-point conversion's no good, but it is 6-0 Linton HMB. The Grovers will get the first shot at offense when we return. You're watching high school football on yourliveevent.com.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more
6-0 Linton HMB's lead. Welcome back to yourliveevent.com. Justin Chosik, the junior, with the touchdown. Chosik will get the touchdown. The Grovers offense will make their first way out on the field as King does the kicking, and this one will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. And the Grovers looking for a good side return, but special teams all over this one. It went into the hands of Green. So Andrew Green, a short return here on this kickoff. Now, Oak Grove last week was very, very successful with stacking the backfield. They loaded up the backfield against Northern Cass. They were able to create a lot of misdirection, a lot of open space. Foster Lord, as we saw, was helped out to the bench where he remains right now. So they're going to be without one of their backs for the foreseeable future of this game, which we'll see how that affects this Grovers offense coming off a 47-0 win last week. Down 6-0. They'll get the football for the first time at the 4:21 mark of quarter number 1. One receiver out at either side for Riley Bockingard. He'll have Jesse Peterson lined up right behind him, and it'll be a handoff to Peterson. Actually, Bockingard will keep it and will pitch it out to the flat, or to the behind the line of scrimmage. And it was Spencer Schumacher with the football, and he will get a nice chunk of yards on that one, about 5 yards on that one. And it'll be a 2nd down and 5. That play had me fooled up here. It was kind of a read option type play into the hands of Peterson, and Schumacher came behind and just got that ball pitched to him by Riley Bockingard. Works out for the Grovers, 2nd down and 5. They'll have the ball at the 41-yard line, trying to answer back after this long drive for Linton HMB to start out the first quarter. 6-0 Lions advantage, one receiver either side. Tight end on either end for the quarterback, Bockingard. Bockingard will go to his tailback yet again. No, he keeps the football in his hands and he throws it on the turf. It's a live football. We'll see who has it. It'll be a loss of 5 yards. They tried to run a similar play. Bockingard got tangled up and went to pitch the football, and no one had hands on it. And they will say it's a fumble, but it is recovered by Oak Grove, but it will be a loss of yards. So what they gained on that initial play, Dottebauer got on top of that football. It will be a loss of 6, and now a 3rd down and 11. The Grovers will come back to their 35-yard line. Now inside of 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. And the Grovers without Foster Lord right now, so their offense needing to make some quick adjustments in this game. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side for Riley Bockingard. He's coming off a game where he rushed for over 200 yards last week against Northern Cass. Wants to pass here, marches himself upfield, gets tangled up with his blocking, gets free up to the 40. He's going to keep going to the 45, brought out at the 49-yard line. How about that one? 14 yards for Riley Bockingard. He will get the first down and keeps the drive going.
Grant Box for the tackle.
Just one of those plays where it just looked like it was going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage or behind, that everyone was just kind of all over the field, and Riley Backyguard had his head on a swivel, found some open field. He brings this one to the 50-yard line. First and 10, Grovers right at the midfield mark as we have 2.5 to go, 2:33 to go in quarter number 1. Grovers victorious last year against Linton HMB. They won 23-20 as 2 receivers near side, 2 on the far side. Snap to Backyguard. This time he will go to his tailback, and it may be a yard, a hard-fought yard. I believe that was Peterson with the football.
Tackled by Gentry Richter.
Jesse Peterson will get a yard and a second down and 9. Plus territory, though, coming for the Grovers as we get closer to 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Oak Grove 2-6 overall, 2-5 in Region 1. They are 2-1 in their last 3 games. They beat EEK, lost to Thompson, and then defeated Northern Cass last week in the I-29 trophy matchup. Grovers will put 1 receiver on the far side. They will stack that backfield. A little bit of a different look in terms of personnel that they saw last week. And it's going to go to the far back, and the defense is all over it for the stop. I believe that was Brady Donabauer with the football, and Donabauer will get no gain. Aaron Meyer making the tackle. And now an injured player down for Oak Grove. Rather, it was Dallas Sunderland who was just down and wasn't injured, but he will have to come to the sideline. Helmet comes off. That means you're going to lose a play at least. So Brady Donabauer will be one of the 3 backs now in that formation, that stacked backfield for Oak Grove. 3rd down and 9. They're at the 49-yard line inside of Lions territory. Minute 25 to go first quarter, 6-0 Linton HMB Lions. 2 near side receivers, 2 on the far side. Just 1 on the backfield to aid Riley Backyguard on this 3rd down and 9. Backyguard rolls out, rears up, throws. This one incomplete. That one intended downfield. Spencer Schumacher, the intended receiver. So the first pass attempt for the Grovers, an incompletion. 4th and 9. Some change of personnel coming from the near sideline. Oak Grove will give the ball to Linton as we have a minute 10 to go in this opening quarter. Thanks for being with us on YourLiveEvent.com. Class 11B Region 1 football. Final game of the regular season. Shosik, who has the lone touchdown of this game, stands back at his 15-yard line. He'll return the punt, as it's Luke Johnson, the all-around kicker for the Grovers, gets this punt off. Shosik will call for the catch and will make it at the 25-yard line, and teams will swap personnel. So the Grovers have their drive stalling out at the 49-yard line. The biggest piece of that drive was the big 14-yard run that came from the quarterback Riley Backyguard. And it's a shock to lose a big part of your offense. And looking at the sideline, Foster Lord back on his feet. Still working with the training staff. 1st and 10, Linton HMB. This one will actually be at their 20-yard line. They'll spot where the catch came as an I formation. And it'll be in the hands of Shosik. Will run around the outside and gets open field. Loses the football, and Linton HMB will keep it.
Fumble on the play.
Looks like Derek Vetter was able to get on top of this football. So Shosik will get 8 yards. And it's a 2nd down and 2. The Lions.
It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Lions from the line 28.
It'll be a 2nd down and 3. Lions at their 28-yard line. They will have to snap the football in the final 30 seconds of the first quarter, up 6-0. I formation coming yet again for the Lions. 13 seconds left on the play clock. Trace King under center. We'll go to Shosik yet again, and Shosik threw for a 1st down and finds his way over to the 40-yard line.
Oscar Francis with the tackle.
Shosik, 12 yards on the run. Oscar Francis with the stop, the linebacker for Oak Grove. Lions a 1st and 10 at their 38-yard line, and they will not snap the football. They'll concede this final 10 seconds of the first quarter. It is 6-0 Linton HMB leading Oak Grove You're watching high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Oak Grove Lutheran School, your student will receive an education focused on strong academics, faith formation, and a heart for service. Oak Grove challenges students to discover their potential and create a better world. From sports, music, theater, and robotics, students will find a place to grow their talents. The mission of Oak Grove Lutheran School is to express God's love by nurturing students for academic achievement, lifelong Christian commitment, and loving service throughout the world. Learn more at oakgrovelutheran.com. Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. A fresh 12 minutes will go up on our second quarter scoreboard. 6-0 Linton HMB leading Oak Grove in the regular season finale for both of these teams. Of course, Linton wins. They can get themselves a tie record-wise for fourth place in that final playoff spot. The point differential would not go their way, so if they have a big offensive outpour in this game and some other things happen in a few games, they could, narrowly find themselves into the postseason. But, of course, Coach Walls and Coach Whitney, for that matter, too, has talked about is that they just want to end the season on a high note. That's their concern, and what happens, but it is about ending this regular season on a win. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. At their own 39-yard line is the Linton Lions. Justin Shosik has the only touchdown of the game. One receiver either side, I formation, as it will be Trace King under center, goes to Shosik, and Shosik cuts his way through for a first down, finally wrapped around by Peterson at the 50-yard line, but Shosik an 11-yard carry and a first down for Linton HMB.
Elsevier and Baker.
At least that's what it appears here. I've not seen the first down markers move, and now they will signal that it will be a 1st and 10 for the Lions. They'll bring this one right over to the midfield mark. They will take Riley Richter to the sideline. No fullback on this one. Actually, Richter will be out as the fullback. One receiver either side. 1st and 10 at the 50. It will be pitched into the hands of Shosik. Richter will open up some field for him. Shosik tried to cut back around, and Spencer Schumacher was right there in the backfield. Will tackle him back at the 48-yard line. So Shosik is brought down for a loss of 2. He just could not find the open field that he wanted on that run attempt, so a 2nd down and 12. Lions back at the 48-yard line. 6-0 their lead. They had a drive that took up about 8 minutes of the first quarter. Looking for another one here to maintain that lead into halftime. I formation as King is under center. Play action, has time, shot downfield, and this one intercepted. Quiner with the interception is tackled at the 20-yard line. Avery Quiner with the interception. Trace King's 14th interception of the season. 1st and 10 Grovers. They'll get the ball at their 24-yard line. Just the 3rd pass attempt of the game for King. He did have a 13-yard completion to Yoakum, but Quiner just kind of stuck around in that coverage and was able to plant himself under that football. Grovers will get the ball here at the 10:48 mark of the second quarter, down 6-0. And it's Riley Bockyguard. Finds himself out of the pistol. Play action onto the far side. He will complete this pass, and it will be a first down as it's picked up at the 39-yard line. It's Oscar Francis with the completion.
First down.
And it will be a first down. So some momentum on the side of Oak Grove right now, down 6-0. First and 10 at the 39-yard line. That is a 15-yard completion. And now Riley Bachegard will have an empty backfield. 3 receivers on the near side. It'll be a sweep, and it's into the hands of Schumacher. Schumacher turns upfield across the 50 to the 45, down at the 44-yard line.
Schumacher, 18-yard carry.
18 yards for Spencer Schumacher, and a first down for the Grovers.
What is that?
Just under 10 minutes to go in this quarter. That obviously an interception like that is, it's going to bring some momentum to your team, but the offense has just been slinging right now for Oak Grove. First and 10, they are at their 43-yard line of Linton HMB, and they will stack that backfield. And this ball will be put into the hands of Donabauer, and he is tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Peterson, the ball carrier.
Rather, that was Peterson with the football.
Tackled by Grant Bosch.
Bosch will make the tackle. I think they may give him a yard. No, they will call it a no gain. So second down at 10, ball at the 43. Carter Pfeiffer from Linton HMB set the tone early in this game. He got the opening kickoff, returned it to about the 45-yard line. Linton HMB on that long drive on a 4th down and 6 went for it on a 4th down twice. Were able to convert actually on that drive. Trips left on a 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 43-yard line. Snap to Bachegard, and he was looking for that read option. We'll give it right to Peterson, and Peterson down at the 40 will be a pickup of 3.
Peterson, gain of 3 on the carry. He'll make it 3rd and 7.
Peterson, 3 carries, 4 yards. By my count, 3rd down and 7. Football at the 40-yard line. 8:24 and counting to go here in the first half. We'll have our halftime show coming up, our First Class Mortgage halftime show, that is. That'll be coming up here. We'll take a look at some numbers from the first half, try to get you some scores. Again, we'll have coverage of that that Lisbon game. 3rd down and 7, ball at the 40. Trips near side. Bachegard will go to his deep back in Peterson, and the defense all over him. They'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. That'll be no gain.
No gain on the play.
Gentry Richter led the charge on that tackle. Riley Richter came in on that one as well. And now a 4th down and 7, and not a whole lot of movement towards the near sideline.
Good tackle.
So Oak Grove having a conversation on their near sideline. They have 20 seconds on the play clock to make up their mind as what they want to do here in this situation on a 4th down and 7. Ball at the 40-yard line of Linton, and they will go for it here on a 4th down. So Oak Grove is going to try their hand here in this scenario. 4th and 7 at the 40, approaching 7 minutes to go in the quarter. The offense getting lined up, and they ran out of time, and they are going to use a timeout. The Grovers will take a timeout. 7:08 to go, first half. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Six nothing Linton HMB. The Grovers lining up to go for it here on a 4th down and 7 at the 40 of Linton. 7:08 to go in the first half. Trips left, 2 near side, empty backfield for Riley Bachegard. The Grovers like the momentum on this drive. They want to keep it going. Bachegard incomplete. Was looking for Jack Dietz, so an incompletion, a turnover on downs, and Linton will have the ball at their own 40-yard line to begin this drive. Linton, their first drive here of the second quarter, ended up being a fumble. Was an interception. Avery Quiner had the interception, and that is what gave them this opportunity at another shot of offense, and unable to convert here on a fourth down. So a 1st and 10. Linton at their own 40-yard line. They're going to try to chew off some of that 7:04 here remaining in the first half. I formation yet again, and King will put it into the hands of Shosik, and he will go on to the near side, and Shosik brought down at the 45-yard line.
Tackled by Andrew Green.
Andrew Green making the stop as Shosik will pick up 5 yards. And it's a 2nd down and 5. Shosik, 12 carries by my count. He's had runs of 8, 12, and 11. Otherwise, he's just kind of death by 1,000 cuts. It's been 4, 5, 3 yards at a shot. I formation again, 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 45. It's pitched back to Shosik. He finds an opening upfield before being upended for what becomes a short gain. I believe Brady Baker on the stop. And Shosik will get himself 1 yard on that carry. It's a 3rd down and 4. One of those plays where Shosik was so deep behind the line of scrimmage that you saw him make some guys miss, but that was just to get him back to where that play had started. And Linton changing some personnel on the far sideline. Shosik looking like he will take a break here as Nathan Holzer will be the tailback. Riley Richter will remain in as the fullback. 3rd down and 4. Linton at their own 46-yard line. And it will go to Richter, the fullback, and he forces his way through, keeps going, a stiff arm at the 30 to the 35, over to the 20-yard line, and down at the 15.
Riley Richter, the ball carrier.
2 yards on that carry and a 2nd down.
Gain of 6 will make it 2nd
Richter
and
will
4.
get 6 on the carry. So Richter has picked about 40 yards on his last 2 carries. 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 10 of Oak Grove. I formation. Ball on the far hash. One receiver either side. 2nd down. Oak Grove, Linton does not have to get the end zone. They'll go to Shosik, who is down at about the 6.
Shosik, the ball carrier. Tackled by Mason Germstead.
So they needed 4. Shosik will get 3. It's a 3rd down and 1. Lions at Oak Grove's 7-yard line. 4:13 to go in the first half. Linton leads 6-0. And with the keeper will be King. He is forced forward. 1st down at least, and down at about the 1-yard line.
King with the ball carry.
So King will get the 1st down. It's now a 1st and goal. They will put it at the 1.5 yard line. Now I'll put it down at the 2, officially spotted at the 2. Linton on the doorstep of a 12-0 lead. Clock continues to move, about 3.5 to go in our first half of this game. And under center will be King. And King will go to Richter, and Richter keeps the legs churning. Is he into the end zone? Looked like he bounced to the left. No, it will be a touchdown. Riley Richter, the 2-yard touchdown run. He has been a big part of this drive, and he ends it into the end zone. 12-0 Linton HMB's advantage. Lions score here in the second quarter at the 3:23 mark. Two-point attempt last time was no good. A nice job on that bootleg attempt. Defending that bootleg attempt, I should say, for Oak Grove. We'll see what the offense comes out here with. They'll have Richter as the tailback this time, and they will go to the lead back. And is it into the end zone? I'm waiting for a call from the official, and a flag is down somewhere near that pile. I didn't see who had the football. I know that Richter was the tailback. They went to the fullback. And we'll see what the call comes from the official. It will be holding on Linton HMB, so the attempt no good. The run is no good.
2-point fails.
The 2-point conversion will fail, but Linton does add to their lead. It is 12-0 with 3:23 to go in the first half. Back with more football on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Riley Richter with the touchdown. 2-point conversion, no good for Linton HMB, but they lead 12-0. 3:23 to go in the second quarter. High school football on YourLiveEvent.com. Moorhead is rocking as the kick will go to the far sideline, and this one is picked up at about the 30, and the defense all over it. Those kicks by King have been short. Ness gets this one, and he is tackled at around the 30-yard line. Oak Grove's offense has been effective. They just have stalled out. I guess there's no right time to stall out, but they've stalled out at the exact wrong time. They had that interception their last offensive possession, and it was just kind of got things going. 2 big plays and then got into plus territory and started losing some yardage. They'll get the ball here with 3:19 to go in the first half. 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line, down by 2 touchdowns. Riley Bockyguard will come out. Jesse Peterson will be the tailback to his right. One receiver over on the near side. Man gets set in motion, and a whistle comes down, and I think it's Schumacher and will be called for the false start. So the Grovers will lose some yards.
1st and 15. Ball spotted at the 28 of the Grovers.
Grovers will come back to the 28-yard line. 1st down and 15. 47-0. They had a big win last week against Northern Cass. Northern Cass is in action tonight. They're playing against Oaks. We have that for you as well on YourLiveEvent.com. Very fortunate this season that these schools have asked us and given us the opportunities to come broadcast so much of Region 1 11B football. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line is Oak Grove, and it looks like they want to take a timeout. The Grovers will take a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In hope.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Linton 12, Oak Grove scoreless. The Grovers taking a timeout with 3:18 left to go in the first half. They are down 12-0. 1st down and 15. They're back at their 28-yard line. Bockyguard awaits for the snap. And he will go to Peterson. No, he keeps it himself. He's under pressure. Will pitch it back and brought down, I believe that was Donabauer, was tackled somewhere near the 20. So the Grovers may lose some more yards on this play. Actually, I think they may give him loss of 2 or 3. Let's see what the official spot will be.
Student council will not be doing a pop pass at halftime.
And will be a loss of 3. So Donabauer loses 3 yards on that play. 2nd down and 18. Grovers back at their 25-yard line. 2 receivers near side. Bockyguard, he's rolling out, has pressure, takes a shot deep downfield, and this one, someone has it in their hands. Who are they going to call? They're going to call the interception. Justin Chosick caught the ball at the same time as Spencer Schumacher, and it was Chosick who was able to rip it away at about the 35-yard line. What a play, what a way to stick through it. Bakigard throws the interception, and Linton will get the football. They'll have it at about their 34-yard line. Force the Grovers to have to find chunk yardage, and they get the interception. Coach Whitney wants an explanation from the official as to why was he not ruled down, why was that ruled an interception, but it will be Linton HMB's football. They'll get it with 2:27 to go in the first half. And it'll be a run towards the outside. It is King with the football, and he is tackled. Maybe a pickup of 2. Germstead will get the stop.
Short gain on the play.
And now a second down. Second down and 8. Ball at the 36-yard line. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the first half. High school football on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll have a First Class Mortgage halftime show coming up. Linton HMB 3-4 on the season. They had a bye last week. 2 near side receivers. King awaits for the snap here on a second down and 8. And King will have some misdirection in the backfield. And here is a big pickup on this run attempt. Bosch with the football. Bosch to the 25, to the 20, still going into the end zone. My goodness. What a run for Grant Bosch. 64 yards on that run. And the Lions lead 18-0. Trace King started moving with the football and then reversed it into the hands of Bosch, who finds his way into the end zone. $18-0 the score. Another 2-point conversion attempt. And this one a pass. This one is good.
2-point conversion is good.
So the pass is good. The touchdown makes it touchdown 2-point conversion. Will make it an 18-0 game. We got more football coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
We aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Grant Bosch with a big 54-yard touchdown. The two-point conversion was good. 20-0, Linton HMB leads. Minute 34 left to play before halftime, and Oak Grove needs to start getting their offense moving here. They'd feel a whole lot better with some points going into the half. That opportunity to set up that touchdown came on an interception. Chosick made the interception on a jump ball, and it was Chosick who caught the ball as the same time as Schumacher, and it was a battle all the way through the turf. Shostak coming away with the football, and then a play or two later, the ball was into the end zone. 2-point conversion, good. 1:34 to go here in the second quarter. High school football tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Trips near side as it will be pitched over to Peterson, and Peterson stopped about the 39-yard line. So the Grovers will lose some yards. And a flag is down, that coming after the play. We'll see what the call is, but the Grovers still without Foster Lord. And he was a big part of last week's success with that win that came against Northern Cass, and Sportsmanlike called against the Lions. So the Grovers will get some yardage and a first down on this play. The ball will be put at the 45-yard line. First and 10. Oak Grove at Linton's 45-yard line. Approaching a minute to go in the first half. Linton leading 20-0. Bockyguard waiting for the snap of the football. He looks around, gets forced out to the outside, tries to throw on the run, and this one swatted away, and it'll be an incompletion. Gentry Richter right on that football, knocked it away, and you can tell he kind of realized by his body language that he knocked it away. He's like, wait a minute, that one's still in the air. I can grab this one, but just could not get there quick enough. But an incomplete pass and a second down and 10, stops time with 57.9 seconds to go. First Class Mortgage halftime show coming your way next. Second down and 10. Grover's at Linton's 45. And a completion up to the 40. It's Schumacher with the football, and he will get about 6 yards, and it's a third down and 4.
At the 39 of the Lions. For all my Caddyshack friends.
Third down and 4, ball at the 39. Time not on the side of the Grovers, down 20-0 here in the second quarter. Bockyguard throws towards the flat. Schumacher again. This time it's an up for a first down. This one a 9-yard pickup, and Schumacher gets himself out of bounds.
12-yard gain, and that's a Grover first down.
And Oak Grove will get the first down. The ball will be put at the 29-yard line, 28-yard line, first and 10. We'll have our first half scoring recap, some unofficial first half numbers and scores from around the region as well. First and 10, ball at the 28-yard line of Linton. Bockyguard throws this one yet again to Schumacher, forced out at the 22-yard line. That will be a 6-yard pickup. "21 yards on the last 3 completions, all to Schumacher. Second down and 4 Grovers. They're at Linton's 23-yard line. 21.6 left in the first half. Again, I said the Grovers would feel a lot better about this game if they at least able to pick up 6 points. 2 left side receivers, 2 on the near side. Bockyguard looks around, gets pressured, comes free, takes a shot towards the near sideline, and incompletion.
Pass from Bockyguard intended for Schumacher.
Schumacher was the intended receiver, so last 4 passes, Schumacher was the target. He caught 3 of them. Third down and 4, ball at the 23-yard line. 15:15 to go in the first half. Grovers have some time, about 10 seconds on the play clock, 15.5 seconds left in the first half. They need to hurry up here, 5 seconds on the play clock. Pair of receivers either side. Dropping back, Bockyguard out onto the near side. Shot at the end zone into triple coverage, incomplete. Was looking at Peterson in the end zone, incompletion.
Is incomplete. Makes it 4th and 4.
Fourth down and 4. 12.2 seconds left. Obviously the Grovers will go for it here, down 20-0. Right before halftime. Wait a minute, now we are seeing a change of personnel. Did not see if Johnson came out in that mix. He did.
Johnson on to attempt
Johnson,
field goal.
a 41-yard field goal attempt. So Johnson attempting this one from 41 yards out, and here it comes, the kick. And this one will be short, a missed field goal attempt. And with 6.1 seconds left, Linton HMB will come out here leading 20-0. I imagine it will be taking a knee and getting into the locker room. Oak Grove just couldn't find their way into the end zone on that drive and tried to settle for some points, but Luke Johnson just could not get the distance they needed on that field goal attempt.
At the stairs leading down to the field. We will recognize you at the half.
And Linton ready to take a knee. King will get the snap. He'll take a knee, and we are at halftime here. Our score at the half, Linton HMB 20, Oak Grove scoreless. First Class Mortgage halftime show next on yourliveevent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
Kate's Kennels located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
At Oak Grove Lutheran School, your student will receive an education focused on strong academics, faith formation, and a heart for service. Oak Grove challenges students to discover their potential and create a better world. From sports, music, theater, and robotics, students will find a place to grow their talents. The mission of Oak Grove Lutheran School is to express God's love by nurturing students for academic achievement, lifelong Christian commitment, and loving service throughout the world. Learn more at oakgrovelutheran.com.
And welcome to our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Linton HMB 20, Oak Grove scoreless. Final game of the regular season here on this Friday night live from Moorhead. I'm Joel Morgan. Thanks for joining me. Jake Wetruba, our man on the camera. Let's get our first half scoring summary here on this First Class Mortgage halftime show. Linton HMB had a long drive after receiving the opening kickoff, and credit Carter Pfeiffer returned that one to about the 45-yard line. The Lions got into Grover territory. They faced a 4th down and about 11, 4th down and 12. A penalty was called against Oak Grove, made it a 4th down and 6. Linton making the decision to go for it on a 4th down. In fact, on that opening scoring drive, they went for it on a 4th down twice. It ended with Justin Chosick and a 4-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion was no good, but it would be 6-0 at the end of the first quarter as that touchdown came at the 4:29 mark. At the 3:23 mark, it was a drive, again, that was just methodical downfield. It ended with Riley Richter, the fullback, a 1-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion, no good, 12-0 the score. And then finally, after an interception, a great play was made by Chosick. He intercepted the ball at about their 34-yard line, and then the next play, it was Grant Bosch who got loose for a 64-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion good that time. That one came at the 139 mark of quarter number 2, and our score would be 20-0 at the half. That is where we stand here right now in Moorhead. Let us take another break here on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. We will get a look at more numbers coming your way next.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Back here on our First Class Mortgage halftime show, Linton HMB 20, Oak Grove 0. Let's get our first half numbers, our unofficial numbers. We'll start with the Linton Lions quarterback Trace King. 1 for 3 on pass attempts, threw an interception, a 13-yard completion. That one was to Jace Jokum, the only completion of the game. Otherwise, it's been a heavy ground attack led by Justin Chosick. Have him down for 14 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Riley Richter, the fullback, 5 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. And then Grant Bosch, 1 carry, 64 yards and a touchdown. In total, 201 yards rushing, 13 yards receiving by my count, 213 yards of offense in that first half coming the way of the Linton HMB Lions. Now for the Oak Grove Grovers, Riley Bockengard, 4 for 10. He has thrown an interception, 37 yards passing, and Schumacher has been the main target. He has had 3 receptions for 22 yards. Riley Bockengard has rushed for 8 yards on 2 carries. It is Spencer Schumacher, 2 carries, 23 yards. Jesse Peterson, 5 carries, has not been able to pick up positive yards. Well, 1 carry was to Brady Donabauer, and that was a loss of 3. So they have rushed for 28 yards with their 37 yards of passing, 65 yards of offense in the first half, unofficially coming for the Grovers, who trail Linton HMB 20-0. That is our score here at halftime. We'll take another break on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Back on our First Class Mortgage halftime show, 20-0, Linton leads Oak Grove. A game we had on YourLiveEvent.com, HTV out of Region 2 defeating Thompson 42-8. That one a final game that started at 6 o'clock. Lisbon 16, Sargent County 0. That score is at the half. We'll take one last break here on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Second half coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
$20 to nothing. Linton HMB leads Oak Grove, quarter number 3. Stay tuned after the broadcast for our post-game show. We'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. All that coming up in our post-game show. You can see that here on yourliveevent.com. Our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. It will be Linton HMB's football, rather Oak Grove's football to begin the second half, as 12 minutes will go up on our scoreboard. And we are just about set to go.
Good luck, Grovers. We love to see your smiles. Linton will kick off to start the second half. Green.
It'll be the Grovers on our left, the Lions on our right. Again, 20 minutes up on our scoreboard. Oak Grove looking to get things going out hot here to begin the second half. And this one, a live kick comes up short. Alcivar, I believe, was the one who grabbed that football.
A.J. Tyler with the good hands.
And rather, that was A.J. Tyler who caught that football somewhere around the 50. And the Grovers will get good field position. Linton HMB trying to maybe catch special teams off guard, and instead it becomes the football of Oak Grove with good field position. Just 65 yards of total offense coming in that first half by my count for Oak Grove. Grovers attempting one field goal in the mix there. Luke Johnson trying a 41-yard field goal. First and 10 ball at the 49-yard line. It'll be connected to with Peterson, and Peterson picking up some blocking. Peterson threw for a first down at the 39-yard line. And Peterson will get some yards, and now we have a down player on the field for Oak Grove. So a down player, officials timeout. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
And Jesse Peterson is brought by the training staff onto the near sideline, and he will be tended to. So now you lose Peterson, you lose Lord if you're the Grovers, and your offense needing to get things figured out. But Peterson, thankfully, is walking on his own 2 feet as he walks himself towards the bench on the near sideline. First and 10, Grovers at the 39-yard line of Linton HMB. They trail 20-0. We are in the third quarter. Empty backfield coming for Riley Backyard. And Backyard connects with Schumacher. Schumacher eludes the first row of defense. Can't get by the second. Will bring this one to the 36-yard line. That's a 3-yard completion. Schumacher, 25 yards on 4 catches. Unofficial numbers here. 2nd down and 7, ball at the 36. Our third quarter just underway. Final game of the regular season for these two teams, barring some point differential numbers coming into play for Linton HMB. Empty backfield yet again for Riley Backyard. Whole bunch of receivers on the near side. Backyard will go to Schumacher. Schumacher has some blocking, and he'll be down at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 1-yard completion. And just trying to stack one side of the field and getting active receivers, getting the secondary linebackers out of position, and getting some blocking. That has been the strategy here to begin the second half early in this third quarter for the Oak Grove Grovers. And the Grovers to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 6. They are at the 35-yard line. 4 receivers left side. 1 receiver out on the near side. It's like Kai Zabel, the near side receiver, and Zabel will get a completion. Zabel makes the catch, extends it to the 36. To the 26. Kai Zabel makes his first catch. That one is good for 9 yards at a first down. Oak Grove 1st and 10 at Linton HMB's 28-yard line. It was a close matchup between these two teams last year. Grover's victorious 23-20. Four receivers left side, 1 on the near side in Zabel. 1st and 10 at the 28, and it's Schumacher with the keeper. He'll go for the stiff arm, and he is down at the line of scrimmage, and that will be no gain. So now a 2nd down and 10. And good to see Jesse Peterson doing some running along the near sideline. Potential for him to get himself back into this game. Whole group of receivers far side, 1 on the near side, 2nd down and 10. Ball at the Lions' 28-yard line. Backyard looks left, comes right. Zabel downfield in the end zone. Broken up, incomplete. And that was Pfeiffer, the corner on the coverage.
Is incomplete.
And that one will be incomplete. 3rd down and 10 for Oak Grove. Clock is stopped at 8:56 remaining here in the third quarter. And the Grovers will break the huddle. 13 seconds on the play clock. Trips left, 2 receivers near side. Still an empty backfield for Backyard. Will connect with Schumacher. Schumacher is able to pick up a block, but no, nice job recovering. Richter recovers, will make the tackle at the 25-yard line, and that will be a pickup of 3.
6 for the Grovers at the 24 of the Lions.
4th down and 6. They are at Linton HMB's 28-yard line. Backyard makes his way back from the near sideline. All at the far hash. Grovers trying to get their offense set up here. A lot of movement. Riley Backyard finally gets everyone settled. They'll stack the receivers onto the far sideline. Lone receiver Schumacher near side. 4th down and 6. Backyard rolls out, has 2 on him. Shot towards the end zone, and it is caught by Schumacher, actually knocked away by Schumacher. Incompletion. He was out of bounds nonetheless, and the Lions will get the football at their own 34-yard line, and this is dangerous so early, or at this point of this quarter, as we near the halfway point of the quarter, closer to the halfway point of the quarter, I should say. Linton HMB will get the football with a lot of time to try to chew up. They were so successful in that first quarter, keeping the ball out of Oak Grove's hands And they're going to try to do that again here, leading 20-0. Obviously, they want the points, try to chip into that point differential for maybe a shot at the postseason. As an I formation coming out here for the first drive of the second half, 1st and 10 at the 34. Shosik with the football, and Shosik is wrapped around at the 25, extends it to the 26-yard line. Rather, Shosik will get a few yards on that carry. Shosik, 66 yards on 15 carries. 2nd down and 8, ball to the 26-yard line. I formation, King under center. And he will go to Richter. Richter puts his head down. He's down at the 31. Richter will get 5. He just dropped that head and shoulder and just was able to knock down the linebackers to extend some extra yards on that play. 3rd down and 3, ball at the 31. Clock moving here, just inside of 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Third down and 3, ball at the 31-yard line, pitched over to the deep back. That is Shosik with the football, and he is tackled at the line of scrimmage. Andrew Green making the big tackle, will be no gain. Actually, will be for a loss. How many? We're about to find out here. It's about a yard or 2, and it'll be a yard and a 4th down and 5 for Linton HMB. They 2 for 2 on 4th down attempts. Let's see what they do here. And they will punt. Oak Grove will get this football back here with 6:03 to go in the 3rd quarter, down 20-0. Snap takes a hop, punt on the way, and this one out of bounds on the near side. It's Jesse Peterson out there to return that punt. He will obviously signal to the official that that one comes out, but so Jesse Peterson will be back in the fold offensively for Oak Grove. They lost him for a series after an injury on a reception, the first reception here of the second half. 5:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. Stay tuned for our Timings Express Car Wash post-game show coming up. We'll name our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Also on top of that, we'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. So a lot going on in our post-game show. 4 far side receivers. Sable, the lone receiver on the near side. 1st and 10 from the 40 of Oak Grove. Backyguard looks near side, getting pressure, rolls out, takes a shot, and this one incomplete. Tried to find Schumacher. That is 18 pass attempts now for Backyguard. He has completed 7. We are stopped at 5:54 left in the 3rd quarter. And Backyguard coming to the near sideline, trying to get a play from his coach. Will now come back into the huddle. $20-0 Linton HMB. We are in quarter number 3. And they'll stay with that formation. 4 left, 1 near side. 2nd down and 10. Backyguard will check his receivers. Big shot. This one could connect with Peterson, and it's caught. Peterson down at the 25. Big completion there. 35 yards and a 1st down. 45 yards on 2 catches for Peterson. That was a big one. They needed that shot in the arm. Ball will be down at the 24-yard line. Oak Grove will come out to the line of scrimmage. Empty backfield yet again. 3 far side, 2 near side receivers. A little bit change in the formation that has brought him up until this point. And this one up the middle, completed. Schumacher is greeted by a wall of Lions at the 15-yard line. Schumacher will be just shy of a 1st down. 8-yard completion. Ball at Linton HMB's 15-yard line. Make that their 16-yard line. It's the best the offense has looked in this game for Oak Grove. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Changing to an empty backfield out here for this second half of play. And Backyard will try to run it himself and will roll out to the near side and is forced back beyond the 20, but this forward progress will probably be the line of scrimmage. We'll see what the officials do on their spot. It'll be a loss of a yard. Third down and 3. Now inside of 4 to play in this quarter. Two far side receivers, 3 on the near side, empty backfield for Backyard. Third down and 3, 3:30 to go, third quarter. Backyard puts this one in the air. Schumacher will catch it, and he is into the end zone. A 17-yard completion.
17-yard touchdown pass from Backyard to Schumacher.
And the Grovers are on the scoreboard. Touchdown here in the third quarter comes at the 3:29 mark. Schumacher from 17 yards out, and Luke Johnson will attempt an extra point. So now trying to make it a 2-possession game. This is where those missed 2-point conversions, they come into play here a little bit more right now for Linton HMB. Johnson ready to attempt the extra point, and this one is blocked. Blocked extra point attempt. It was Richter who got a hand on the football, so the kick is no good. It is 20-6 here in the third quarter. More football coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Shoemaker, the 17-yard reception, extra point, no good for the Grovers, but they are on the scoreboard here in the third quarter, down 20-6. 3:29 left in the quarter. Lions will get the football here on this ensuing kickoff. Oak Grove going to an empty backfield here to start this second half of play, and it paid off on that drive. Luke Johnson will kick. Shosik and King, I believe, will be back to return. And this one is picked up at the 40 into the hands of Richter. Richter to the near side, to the 50, out at the 48-yard line. So Oak Grove taking a page out of the book of Linton, trying to shorten up the kick a little bit to get him off guard. And it'll be a return to positive territory for the Linton HMB Lions and Riley Richter, the junior, who's had a strong game at that fullback position. The ball will be at the 48-yard line for a 1st and 10, 3:27 remaining in the third quarter. Trace King under center. Shosik, lone player in the backfield. And King will keep it and dives his way forward over to the 44-yard line. So King will get 4 yards, and it's a 2nd down and 6 right away on that play. I think that the way King has been able to move the ball on the ground throughout this season and tonight, I think everyone kind of knew that that was probably the play that was coming out of that formation. Just the hesitation on the snap got everyone off of rhythm as he's back under center. 2nd down and 6 at the 44-yard line. Shosik, the tailback, he'll get the handoff, and actually it's Richter, the tailback, and he is down at the 41-yard line. Richter will pick up 3 yards.
Gain of 3.
61 yards on a touchdown on 7 carries for Richter. 3rd down and 3. They're at the 41 of Oak Grove. 2.5, just under 2.5 left in the third quarter. And on a 3rd down and 3, Shosik brought down at the 45-yard line. And a big tackle for loss, and I believe
5-yard loss on a carry.
it was Andrew Green on the tackle for a loss. Green, that tackle for a loss of 4. And now a 4th down and 7.
Okay. Andrew Green, tackle for loss.
Green makes the tackle. Some movement from Linton's sideline on the far side as we're looking at 1:37 and counting to go. And Linton comes out here with looking like full intents to go for it again on a 4th down. 4th down and 7, 1.5. But this is all about time control right now. Clock management as they'll go to that I formation. Play action. King, he rolls out, pumps, throws, and it's caught and brought out of bounds by Pfeiffer. And if it's a catch, it's a 1st down, and it is. It's at the 35-yard line.
That'll be a 1st down for the Lions.
That was a 10-yard completion to Pfeiffer and a 1st down. Lions rolling the dice there on that one, and it gets them a 1st down. Minute 18 to go in the third quarter. Linton leads by 14. I formation again, and it will go to Richter, and Richter drags him along up to the 20-yard line. Richter gets 14. And it's a 1st down inside the red zone. Right now is Linton HMB. Strike that, they'll be at the 21-yard line, but a good run coming for Richter. You know, in a game like this is about the points that we start thinking about. You know, I started having a discussion with the crew as to where do we think some of our game accolades are going to head to. And I think it's going to be a challenge, the way that both of these teams have played. But as that running game for Linton HMB, as they've come from you from so many different directions, as faking the pitch is King, he's going to roll out. He gets corralled to the sideline, throws on the run, and it's caught but out of bounds. Would have been an interception.
Pass is incomplete. For the Lions.
And now a 2nd down and 10. Lions at the Grover's 21-yard line. 31.5 seconds left in the third quarter. And Linton back off to the line of scrimmage. Combination of Shosik and Richter. Strike that. I think that's Holzer. Oh, it is Shosik in the backfield, but they will go to Richter. And Richter will pick up a 6.
Tackled by A.J. Tyler. Will be 3rd and 4 for the Lions.
3rd down and 4, and Richter approaching 100 yards by my count. So we're right on the cusp of a 100-yard game, and Linton does not need to snap the football, and they will not as the third quarter into the books. Oak Grove does get a touchdown here. We'll go into the final quarter of play. It is Linton HMB 20, Oak Grove 6. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Back here, fourth quarter, just about to get underway in Moorhead. Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. Our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show comes your way at the conclusion of this final quarter. Fresh 12 minutes up on our scoreboard, 20-0 Linton. They have not trailed this game, and they are facing a 3rd down and 4 at the Grovers' 14-yard line as Trace King will put himself under center, and King will go to Richter, and Richter finds a crease and is down at about the 6. Actually still going, extends just inside of the 5. So Richter will get about 11 yards. Richter at about 94 yards. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. And yet again, they'll go to Richter, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, and wait a minute, no sign from the official. He is stopped at the 1-yard line.
Richter with the carry. Tackled at the 1.
Richter down at the 1-yard line, 2nd and goal. And if you're Linton, the way they've managed time, I think you want to end this in the end zone, obviously, but you're liking the extra seconds that you can kind of shave off here to begin the 4th quarter. And this time with the keeper is Trace King. He'll get the extra push. It is not enough. As now a 3rd and goal.
No gain. Tackle by Baker.
And look at this, the Grovers defense looking to make a goal line stand and try to keep this one a 2-touchdown game. Lions will break the huddle. 3rd and goal. They are at the 1-yard line. Let's see what they do here. Richter will be the tailback this time. And they will go to Richter. A move towards the right, head down into the pile. And a big pushback coming from the Grovers yet again. And no, they're going to say it's a touchdown. Richter, another touchdown.
Touchdown line.
Richter into the end zone. And it is 26-6. Richter's 2nd touchdown of the game. This one comes at the 10:39 mark of quarter number 4. And King under center, comes back, shot at the back of the end zone, will overthrow his receiver. 2-point pass, no good, but it is 26-6. Linton HMB leads Oak Grove here in the 4th quarter. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
At Oak Grove Lutheran School, your student will receive an education focused on strong academics, faith formation, and a heart for service. Oak Grove challenges students to discover their potential and create a better world. From sports, music, theater, and robotics, students will find a place to grow their talents. The mission of Oak Grove Lutheran School is to express God's love by nurturing students for academic achievement, lifelong Christian commitment, and loving service throughout the world. Learn more at oakgrovelutheran.com.
Riley Richter, his 2nd touchdown of the game as he breaks the 100-yard barrier. 26-6. Linton HMB leads Oak Grove, and this one a live football, and Linton almost got it, but the Grovers will smother it at the 40. Spencer Schumacher hanging on for dear life, but it looked like Linton may have gotten it. So the Grovers will have the football at the 40. They have gone to just almost completely empty backfield here in the second half as the officials will discuss the spot of the football. 10:33 left to play in this game. ball will be at Oak Grove's 46-yard line. And no surprise here, will be an empty backfield. Backyard will have 4 on the near side, 1 on the far side, and now they will spot it back to the 40. So not sure what happened. They had originally spotted at the 40, brought it back about 6 yards, and then now we'll respot it here. So 1st and 10, Grover's at the 40-yard line. They are down by 20 here in the fourth quarter. Trips left, 1 far side. Make that 4 on the near side. Peterson gets set in motion. And Backyard immediately connects with Schumacher, and Schumacher up to the 46-yard line. And that'll be a 6-yard completion and a 2nd down and 4. Schumacher, 9 catches, including the lone touchdown of the game. That was a 17-yard completion. Grovers need to move fast, but not too fast that they can't set their offense. 20-point deficit, manageable, something that could be done. They need to get moving quickly. But again, the way that their offense has had to adjust due to some injuries and just things not working. As Peterson gets set again to the flat on the far side. Backyard looking for Peterson. Actually tried to go to Zabel, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Grant Bosch got hands on the football. Incompletion. And that will make it a 3rd down and 4, stopping time at 9:48 left in the fourth quarter. Again, our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show coming your way here at the conclusion of this one. We'll get a chance to talk to members of both teams. Grovers at their own 41-yard line. 3rd down and 4. Peterson gets set in motion from right to left. Snap low to Backyard, recovers, finds Peterson. Peterson across for the 1st down and extends to about the 42-yard line.
Backyard and Peterson is complete. Pushed out by Wyatt Schwab.
So Peterson will get the 1st down, and the chains moving for the Grovers, and that will stop time at 9:40 remaining in this ball game. Oak Grove looking to end their year 3-6. Linton HMB looking to end their year 4-4, which again puts them record-wise, could potentially put them in that spot to try to get into the postseason. Point differential, not where Linton needs it to be, but of course they want to end their year on a high note this year, playing 11-man. 9-man will be in the future, immediate future for Linton HMB as the pass is knocked away right up the middle. And I believe it's Mosier or Pfeiffer is either 80 or 88 who broke up that pass attempt, and that will make it a 2nd down. I think what has stood out to me by some of these pass breakups that have come on the Lions side of the football is they've managed to get 2 complete hands and just knock those ones away. 9:37 left here in the final quarter. Playing at Moorhead High tonight is one of the 3 fields that Oak Grove has called home this season. Of course, again, the flooding comes, it seems to come every year that they have the 5 side of the home games with their schedule. Backyard checking his receivers, looking for Peterson. This one up and through the hands of Peterson, incomplete, and a flag is going to come down, and I'm not sure if it's going to be against Bosch for the PI. Just the reaction of Bosch on the field, the timing of that flag. We will get the official call coming up here. And it will be pass interference on Linton.
That 15-yard penalty will make it 1st and 10 for the Grovers.
So 1st and 10 Grovers. The ball will be at the Lions' 28-yard line. 9 minutes, 31 seconds left in this game. Grovers down by 20. Four receivers far side, 1 on the near side. And Backyard will connect with Zabel, tackled at the 19-yard line. And Zabel will pick up about 5. And now it's going to be a second down.
Make it 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Grovers.
Make that a 9-yard completion and a 2nd down and 1. Sable, 2 catches, 18 yards. Grovers moving the football. Down by 20. They will step to the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down and 1 at the 19-yard line. 4 receivers left, 1 near side. They'll set a man in motion, and Peterson gets the linebackers off guard. Peterson gets the football, gets a block, 1st down, and they'll probably spot this one at the 16-yard line.
Peterson is complete. And that's a Grover 1st down.
And it'll be a 1st down for the Grovers, and now Peterson, who left the field earlier with an injury, is down, and the trainer will come out. Stoppage of play comes with 8:44 left to play. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
And Jesse Peterson gets helped back to the near sideline. 8:44 left to play. 1st and 10 Grovers at Linton's 16-yard line. Grovers down 26-6. Region 1, good Region 1 matchup for you tonight here in Moorhead. 4 left, 1 right. Another backfield for Backyguard. Low to Backyguard. Shot towards the end zone looking for Schumacher. Incomplete. And Jack Dietz was able to get in the air, but again, that one just over his head, incomplete for Backyguard. And Peterson, who was just helped off by the trainer, will make his way back out on the field. Jesse Peterson, the senior, one of the handful of seniors playing on this Grovers program. 8:32 left in the game. Oak Grove last week, 47-0 a win over Northern Cass. Linton HMB, inactive last week. Four receivers to the left side, 1 on the right side. And snap to Backyguard. This one right up the middle through the hands of Peterson, incompletion. Just tipped by Peterson, incomplete. Now stop time with 8:32 and a 3rd down and 10 Grovers. Backyguard was on the near sideline. Will come back out on the field. Third down and 10 at the Lions 16. Backyguard connects with Schumacher, eludes the defense, upended and stopped, and the 4-yard line.
That 13-yard completion is a Grover. 1st down.
Schumacher's 10th catch of the game. About 60 yards. And it's a 1st and goal at the 3. By the time this ball gets snapped, we'll have 8 minutes, just inside of 8 minutes left to play in this game. So Oak Grove needs to walk away from this situation with at least 8 points. They're going to have to go for 2. Backyguard rolls out, pressures, and will throw this one away. Did not want to risk the loss of those yards as he was immediately forced out of the pocket and forced to the far sideline. That'll stop us at 7:45 to go. Last year, the Grovers, a 1-6 team. EEK was their only win of the year last year. Strike that, Linton, their only win of the year last year. Second and goal from the 3. Again, they'll continue with this empty backfield. Man gets set in motion. Schumacher from right to left. A flag is down. And I think we're getting a false start called against the Grovers.
False start on the Grovers. That 5-yard penalty will make it second and goal from the 8.
So now second and goal from the 8-yard line. Grovers losing yards on that penalty. I think the silver lining of that penalty comes from the fact that Oak Grove did not lose a lot of time, a lot of game time. You know, that long opening drive for Linton HMB that ended with Shosik's touchdown is coming back, and it's a factor here in this fourth quarter. Empty backfield, Baki guard. He will give this one to Schumacher. He will come around the near side and head out the 1-yard line. He is shy of the end zone. They're looking for a touchdown call, and I don't think they'll get it.
Schumacher with the carry.
Schumacher will get 7 yards, brought down at the 1-yard line, and it's a third and goal. Third and goal from the 1-yard line. Snap to Baki guard. He runs to the left side, rolls around, extends, touchdown. Riley Baki will punch it across the goal line.
Riley Baki with the 1-yard carry.
26-12.
Make it 26-12.
Grover's down by 14 points, and they're going to come out here and they will attempt an extra point.
Luke Johnson on the extra point.
Touchdown comes at the 7-12 mark. Johnson missed the extra point. It was blocked by Richter. This time it's going to be brought around by Baki and he'll lose the football. The extra point attempt, 2-point attempt, will be no good. It is 26-12. 7-12 left to play in this game. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Riley Baki the touchdown. Extra point attempt, no good. 26-12, Oak Grove trails, and here comes Linton HMB to get the kickoff, and it has just landed on at the 35-yard line. That was Trace King, the quarterback. Linton has not trailed in this game. They led 20-0 at the half. Linton getting a touchdown this quarter. Oak Grove getting a touchdown this quarter. Second half scoring has gone in favor of the Grovers, but just, again, time is of the essence right now. 7-11 remaining in this game. Linton's offense will come out. It'll be the I formation, and Richter has really been the focal point of that offense as he will be the fullback. King under center. One receiver out on either side, and this time it'll be a keeper and a sizable pickup of yards coming for King.
King keeps it. Tackled by A.J. Tyler, gain of 5 on the carry.
King will pick up 5 yards, and it's a 2nd down and 5, and it gets the clock moving. Inside of 7 left to play in the game. And that's what Linton wants here, as this ball is at their 39-yard line. 26-12, their lead. One receiver out on either side, I formation. Landon Schumacher, the center, waits to snap the football. And they will go to Shosik, the deep back. And Shosik is brought down at the original line of scrimmage. Brady Baker, the tackle. And Shosik will lose 3 yards and a 3rd down and 8 for Linton HMB. Diamond Express Car Wash post-game show coming up once all is said and done. We'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We'll name our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. 3rd down and 8. One receiver out on either side. I formation yet again for the Lions. It has worked, and it has worked well, and it's aiding that has been the ability to mix up between Shosik and Richter. And he'll go to Richter. And he brings his way up to the 41.
Carry brought down by Andrew Green. Well, that'll be 4th and 4 for the Lions at the Lion 41.
So Richter will pick up 2 yards and a 4th down and 4. Lions at the 41-yard line of Oak Grove as we approach 5 minutes left in the final quarter of play. Play clock at 20 seconds, so Trace King has some time. Fourth down and 3, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Linton HMB. And actually a flag is down, but I think the timeout, the timeout will wipe that one away. So timeout on the field. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter. Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Linton Lions going for it here on a 4th down. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this game, and they will punt it. And that is down at the 30 and touched at the 31-yard line. As Grant Bosch got hands on the football, and the Grovers will take over inside of their own territory. The Grovers down 26-12.
Our own Jesse Peterson.
They have 4:48 left to go in this game. Grovers looking for a comeback here to finish their season 3-6. Linton HMB trying to end their year 4-4.
Next time out, we're singing.
Grovers come out to the line of scrimmage. 4 receivers near side, 1 far side. 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line, and a pass to Schumacher. And this one almost intercepted, but they'll settle for the pass breakup. That was Schwab, I believe, who got his hands on the football. Incompletion. Stops time with 4:45 to go. And Oak Grove losing Foster Lord, getting an injury to Jesse Peterson. needing to adjust their offense, and it's just been basically every snap has been an empty backfield here in the second half. It has resulted in 12 points. They need to find some more here to keep this game going as it's through the legs of Peterson on the low pass, incompletion.
Pass intended for Peterson is incomplete. We'll have 3rd and 10.
Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show coming up. We'll name our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. We'll also get our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Jesse Peterson, Spencer Schumacher making the case to be in that category. The way they've been a massive part of the offense here for the Grovers. 3rd down and 10 for Oak Grove at their 31-yard line. 4 left side receivers, 1 far side. And Bakigard will find a wide open receiver, and this one is into the hands of Oscar Francis, who is brought down at the 41-yard line, and it may be enough for a first down. It is. Francis will get the first down, and the chains will move for the Grovers. 4 minutes, 29 seconds and counting. Grovers trying to get their offense set up. Down 26-12 here in the final quarter of play. And Bakigard, quick pass, gets behind Zabel, intended receiver, incomplete. And I think, not the worst thing to happen to Oak Grove in the sense that it's going to stop time with 4:15 to play. Grover is at their own 43-yard line. We'll see a different look coming next season to Region 1, and Linton HMB will be a part of that change as 9-man on the horizon for them. HCV talking about becoming members of Region 1 next year. Of course, some of these plans, I believe, not finalized 100% as Bakigard gets flushed out of the pocket, brought down for a big loss. Aaron Meyer with the tackle.
Aaron Meyer with the sack for the line.
And that one puts them at their 34-yard line. That is a big loss, and that will make it a 3rd down and long, about a 3rd down and 20. 3:47 and counting to go in this game. Bakigard comes back. Deep downfield looking for Peterson, incomplete.
Pass for Peterson is incomplete. We'll bring up 4th down for the Grovers.
And 4th and long for the Grovers. 3:39 to play. They will have to keep the football. They will have to go for it. And they're trying to figure out what's going to work for them as Riley Bakigard comes to his sideline. He will make his way back into the huddle. Three far side receivers, 2 near side for Riley Bakigard. 4th and long, could be the game as Bakigard, he comes back to the far side, has 2 on him, throws, and it's caught, but it's good for 10. They needed 20, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Linton HMB will get the ball at the Grovers 43-yard line, and Linton HMB now needs to get that final 3 minutes, 32 seconds, all the way down to 0 for this game to become a final and an ending their season at a 4-4 record. It's been a combination of Shosik and Richter. Richter 2 touchdowns in this game, over 100 yards. He really didn't get heavy carries until late in that second quarter. The fullback mostly opening up space for his backfield. 1st and 10, ball at the 44-yard line. It will go to Richter here, and Richter down at the 39.
Richter with the carry. That's all they told me. Brady Baker on the tackle.
So Richter will pick up 4 yards, and it's a 2nd down and 6. By the time this ball gets snapped, we'll be at 3 minutes left in the game. Linton HMB last year 2-6, 0-6 in region play. Kind of the team that has had to put on the most miles to compete in Region 1 this season. So it's fitting they end their season on a road trip. 2nd down and 6. Ball will go to Richter, and he's immediately wrapped around and brought down.
Tackle for loss. Andrew Green.
And that was Andrew Green who will make the tackle, and it'll be a loss of about 2. And a 3rd down and 8 for Linton HMB. 2:43 left to play, and we have a timeout on the field. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Welcome back here in the fourth quarter, 2:43 to go. Linton HMB, a 3rd down and 8, trying to milk off some time here in this final quarter, and they will go to Chosick. He is tackled at the 36-yard line. Mason Germstead the tackle. And we'll have another timeout taken. Timeout on the field. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, Oak Grove taking another timeout as they are trying to get some more seconds back here to continue on their season, down 26-6. Linton HMB led 20-0 at the half. It's been a ground-heavy attack. A team that, in Linton HMB, that they've, on average, have their total offense have been about 80 yards more passing than rushing. Tonight they've really flipped the script, and they brought Riley Richter into the mix, and he has had a whole bunch of carries, 2 touchdowns. He kind of became the focal point. I think Chosick was a big focus, and then you bring Richter in here. Richter on the season, 34 carries, 120 yards. He's had 14 carries in this game, over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. And here we go, 4th down and 2. Linton HMB looking for control of this game. Play action. Schumacher with the pressure. This one put in the air, and Peterson knocked it away, was looking for the interception. They'll take the turnover on downs. Grovers will get the ball with 2:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Don't forget, coming up, our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show will name our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, or Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Oak Grove, a 1st and 10 at their 34-yard line. Peterson with the football. Peterson up to the 45-yard line. 1st down, still going. Will go to the 50, to the 49, extends it to the 48, and gets brought out of bounds.
Ain't got nothing on me, Jesse Peterson. 17-yard completion. That's a Grover. 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the Grovers. 2:25 left to play. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And Jesse Peterson, a senior, really knowing that he's down to potentially his last few snaps of his career, and make the most of it on that play. 3 far side receivers, 2 on the near side. 1st and 10 at the 48 of Linton HMB. Connects into Schumacher on the far side, and Schumacher will get about 6. Now 2nd down and 4.
Pocket guard Schumacher is complete.
Schumacher, I believe, did get out. That will stop time with 2:17 to play.
After a 6-yard completion, 2nd and 4. From the line, 42.
They've always had good teams. What a tradition of and basketball too. They have had good, of all the years that,
Grover's in the huddle. They will step up here. Again, a home game for Oak Grove, playing here in Moorhead. 2:17 left to play. Trips far side, 2 near side. Empty backfield for Backyguard, and Backyguard to Peterson. He'll drop it. Incompletion. Nice job by Gentry Richter, the linebacker, able to pull up in time. Oak Grove end their season 2-7. Coming off a 1-8 year last year. Linton HMB will finish at 500, 4-4. Again, I have not gotten an update yet on that Lisbon Sargent County game. Backyguard, he gets pressured, rolling out, deep downfield for Zabel, incompletion. And that will make it a 4th down, 2:08 left to play, 4th down and 4.
4th and 4 for the Grovers.
And this can be it for Oak Grove. You need 4 yards to at least extend this drive, but you know you need points. You know you don't have a whole lot of time left. 2 minutes, 8 seconds remaining. $20 seconds right now on the play clock. Two near side receivers, 2 on the far side. And it'll go to Schumacher, and he is tackled back to the 45-yard line. It'll be a turnover on downs. Linton HMB will get the football with 2 minutes, 4 seconds left to play. And now for the Linton Lions, it will be getting that 2 minutes, 4 seconds to double zeros. Lions never trailed in this game. It was 6-0 at the end of the first quarter, 20-0 at the half. Oak Grove getting a touchdown in quarter 3 and quarter 4. Lions up to the line of scrimmage. I formation. Richter and Shosik in the background. Shosik with the football. Shosik will get himself about 3, and it's a 2nd down and 7. Inside of 2 minutes left to play in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking our seniors once again. Thank you.
Linton HMB will make some changes on their far sideline.
Thank you, fan favorite Bert Torres.
So 4-4 will be the season record for Linton. 2-7 for Oak Grove. And it'll go to Shosik, and Shosik maybe squeezes out about 3 yards there. 3rd down and 4 as we approach a minute left to play in the game.
Brought down by Jermstead. And Francis.
Minute 2 and counting. Our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show is coming up. We'll get you our scoring somewhere. We'll get a chance to talk to some of the players from both of these teams.
Thank you, Avery Quiner. Thank you, Jesse Peterson.
And here comes Linton HMB to the line of scrimmage. 37 seconds left to play. And Richter with the football, and Richter the first down, tackle at the 41-yard line.
Down by Andrew Green and Brady Baker.
And it will be a first down coming for Linton HMB, and the Lions now 26-12. They are 19 seconds away from that score becoming final.
Thank you, seniors, for your leadership and hard work.
So Linton HMB victorious here tonight. They'll end their season at 4-4. The Grovers will end this year with 2 wins and 7 losses. as this score now officially becomes a final. Our final here tonight in Moorhead. It is Linton HMB 26, Oak Grove 12. Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show on the way next on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
26-6, Linton defeats Oak Grove here tonight. Grovers end their season 2-7. Linton HMB will finish their season 4-4 as a 9-man on the horizon for this team. Let's get you our breakdown here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. As Linton HMB led from start to finish in this game, it was a long opening drive. It was about an 8-minute opening drive for Linton HMB where they went for it on fourth down twice. It would end with Shosik into the end zone on a 4-yard touchdown run. Justin Shosik gets the touchdown. Two-point conversion attempt, no good. 6-0 is our score. Linton HMB would add on more points coming in quarter number 2. This one would come at the 3:23 mark, and Riley Richter, his first of 2 touchdowns. This one from 1 yard out. 2-point conversion attempt, not good in that situation, but that would make it a 12-0 game. The Lions would score once more before halftime at the 1:39 mark of the half, and it was Bosch scoring the touchdown in the game. Grant Bosch, a 37-yard touchdown, and that one would make it 20-0 at the half. Oak Grove would finally find the end zone. That would come at the 3:29 mark of the third quarter. Spencer Schumacher, 17-yard touchdown run. The extra point attempt, that was blocked by Riley Richter. 20-6 would be the score, and then Linton would score once more in the fourth quarter. It was Richter, another short touchdown run, 26-6 the score. Oak Grove would finally get a touchdown from Riley Bachigard at the 7:12 mark to go in the game on a 1-yard run. They would not get the extra points. 26-6 would be the final score. Again, the Linton Lions victorious 4-4 on this season. Now again, 9-man coming up for Linton HMB here on the season, but a victory here nonetheless tonight in Moorhead. You look at some of the factors Oak Grove had to go against in this game, and it was really early on Foster Lord getting injured on a defensive play. He was missed for the rest of the game. And then Jesse Peterson, the senior, battling through a lower body injury that happened through the course of this game. He was taken off the field once, or helped off the field once, and then came back on the field at some point, had to leave again. But he really battled through here to help his team. So again, a victory for Linton HMB, 26-12. That is the final here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. We'll step aside. We'll come back. We'll name our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. All that coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
At Oak Grove Lutheran School, your student will receive an education focused on strong academics, faith formation, and a heart for service. Oak Grove challenges students to discover their potential and create a better world. From sports, music, theater, and robotics, students will find a place to grow their talents. The mission of Oak Grove Lutheran School is to express God's love by nurturing students for academic achievement, lifelong Christian commitment, and loving service throughout the world. Learn more at oakgrovelutheran.com. Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
And welcome back to our Time Express Car Wash post-game show. We're talking with our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Riley Richter. First off, congratulations on a great game. You guys end your season 4-4, but an exciting one for you guys to end it here against a good Oak Grove team.
Yeah, we really improved. I mean, our linemen really showed up tonight. I got to give credit to them. They had some big holes for me to run through, so I got to just give credit to my linemen. Yeah.
That opening drive of the game, so impressive in the sense that you guys burned off, I think, about 7 or 8 minutes. You went for it on that 4th down after that penalty came against Oak Grove. But were you guys starting to feel good and feeling like you guys had something special going after that big opening drive?
Yeah, we really felt more confident, especially at the end of the season. I mean, in the beginning we had a lot more penalties and just stupid stuff we did. But, I mean, this game we really showed up. We really minimized the penalties, and that's really what got us to get a good win here. So.
You mostly spend your time as a blocking back. You got a lot of carries here tonight. You find the end zone twice, but what do you like about being that fullback, running back position?
I love it. I mean, I get the best of both worlds. I get a block. I love blocking, but I also get to run the ball, and there's nothing more fun than running the ball and scoring a touchdown. So it's just the best of both worlds. Yeah.
What can you say about your senior teammates and the experiences that you had with them?
I mean, we have one of the best senior class I think we could ever have. A lot of them were helping us win the state championship, in 2020, and that's really what, we have a lot of experienced seniors, and it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really tough, when they leave us. So lots of experience is really what makes our senior class so good.
All right, and what's next for you coming up here now that football season's done?
Basketball season, man. I got to look forward to basketball season. Got a couple games coming up in December, so yeah, basketball season's coming. So. It was a great football season, though. I really loved it this year. It's a good way to wrap it up.
All right, Riley, again, thanks for joining us here. Congratulations on a win tonight.
Yep, thank you.
We're talking Riley Richter, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. More coming up next on our post-game show here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
And we are back on YourLiveEvent.com, our Times Express Car Wash post-game show, and we have named our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game. We'll go to the seniors on this Grover team, one of them Andrew Green with us. You guys end your season here tonight against Linton, a very physical team, but you guys had some injuries on your offense. What did you guys have to do to adjust?
Well, we just had to figure it out. Bert Torres did a great job coming back in and filling in for Dallas Sunderland, who went out with a knee injury. And Jose, who missed half the week this week, came in and did his thing, and it was great to see.
What can you say about this senior season? What has been so special about it? Obviously, you guys wanted a few more wins, but what was different about this year for you?
Well, we built a brotherhood this year. In past years, it's kind of been separated, where seniors hang out with seniors, juniors with juniors, but everyone was together this year. Everyone was bought in, everyone was working hard, and it created a brotherhood, and that's something that turned us special.
Obviously, you spend a lot of time on campus with school, being a student there, and you play on that field every year. Your senior year rolls up, you find out that you're going to be at multiple places, including Moorhead, where we're at tonight. What was your initial thought, and what did you guys do to make the most of that situation?
Yeah, it's tough, but at least us seniors, it happened our freshman year. So we had to adjust there, and since it's happened before, we made a pretty good adjustment, and it was just getting into our younger guys' heads that this is normal. It's probably going to happen again. You guys are going to have to lead some kids later. So it's really just getting it in their heads that we're going to flood. It's inevitable, and just got to move on, go to the next week.
And I know there's probably a lot of football memories, but what would you say is one that stands out the most to you in your career?
Probably the one that stands out the most was sophomore year when we got my first career win against Hatton Northwood in Hatton Northwood.
All right, well, thank you for being with us. Congratulations on your career. I know you got more seasons left, more time left here at Oak Grove.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll send it back up. Thanks for being with us here on the postgame show.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Welcome back here to our Thomas Express Car Wash post-game show, wrapping things up as Linton HMB a 26-12 win. They defeat Oak Grove here. They'll end their season 4-4, and Oak Grove will finish their season 2-7, and that'll be it for these two teams' years. That'll do it for our broadcast here tonight, our Thomas Express Car Wash post-game show. My thanks to Jake Wittrober, our cameraman tonight. Joel Morgan, remind you again, our final score, Linton HMB 26, Oak Grove 12. Thanks for being with us on YourLiveEvent.com.